What's up, Totem Pole Nation? This is Lambo's World of Sports featuring MattPatt. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you want some merch, you can go to the website that is in the ticker below, totempolenation.com. Today, we are getting into the Week 8 preview of the Bengals and the 49ers. Let's get it.
Who do I pick to win this game? Now this is tough. The 49ers have dropped 2 straight games. The Cincinnati Bengals that came off a bye week. 49ers lost to the Vikings recently. There's a lot of buzz talking about everybody's lost confidence in Brock Purdy. He lost, 2 games since last season. It happens. Not every quarterback's going to be undefeated. But the Bengals are back. Joe Burrow is healthy. Jamar Chase is 7-11. He's wide open. The Cincinnati Bengals defense is great. The 49ers don't have the best defense in the NFL, like always. Now, it's a very hard decision. But I'm going to go ahead and pick the 49ers to win this game. It's really hard for me. They're going to lose 3 straight games. It's just very, very hard. And if somehow Brock Purdy messes up or doesn't play up to expectations, don't be surprised if Kyle Shanahan puts in Sam Darnold. And I think Sam Darnold can run the offense that Kyle Shanahan wants. Just don't be surprised if Sam Darnold happens to appear in a game if Brock Purdy hopefully gets hurt or if he just can't execute. But the 49ers are under a tight leash after dropping 2 straight. And the Eagles are now at 6-1. And they're trying to get that bye week and whatnot in the playoffs because there's only one team that can get it this year and not 2. I'm going to go ahead and take the 49ers to win this game. I like him a lot. Deebo is not playing, which kind of does hurt. He is out for 2 weeks with that shoulder injury. So, fantasy points-wise, I won't have him. I'm going to take the 49ers. It'll be a close game. I don't expect a blowout.
Yeah, me neither. The line is San Francisco -3.5. So they're expecting a close one as well. And I'm with you when it comes to picking the Niners, especially because I can't see them dropping 3 in a row. I mean, they've scored 34 points in the past 2 weeks combined, 17 in each game. And before that, they dropped 42 on the Cowboys, 35 on Arizona, 30 on the Giants. Like, this offense is obviously hurting a little bit with the injuries that they have faced. Trent Williams is questionable this week. He didn't play last week. That's a big part of that O-line and the success of that offense, as well as Deebo being out again. But you look at Brandon Ayuk with the Niners. He's their leading receiver anyway. He's only like 30 yards behind Jamar with, I think, 20 less receptions. So they've got some good shit going on the offensive side, especially CMC as well. The Bengals defense has improved for sure. I just don't know. This is a lot less about my lack of faith in the Bengals and more in my faith that the Niners won't drop 3 in a row. I'd say like 90% of my reasoning in this pick is coming off of that. The Niners still have the best defense in the league, and I will say that, Joe is back to playing close to where he was playing before, but he still isn't, putting up the numbers that we thought he'd put up, all this. And I get it. He's only been like back for 2 weeks, but I don't know if this is the week where he takes that like big step in getting back to his old self. They only scored 17 points last week against the Seahawks, who do have a decent defense, but this San Francisco defense is just different. They're definitely a tier above that the Seahawks defense for sure. And, they put up 3 on the Titans. That's one of the worst pass secondaries in the entire league, and they put up 3 points on it. And I get it. That was before Joe was like 100% back, but it was ugly, and since Jamar has said what he said, he's always open. They've been winning. So I'm not going to, say that they get blown out, but there's no way that I see San Fran dropping 3 in a row. I don't know if I see Purdy I said it at the beginning of the year. I didn't think he was like an elite QB or anything. I thought he was a game manager. And I think in my mind, he's elevated above game manager to like a good quarterback. But I still don't think he's like elite. But I don't see him looking below average for a third week in a row. That would be a wild turn of events to go, whatever he was, 12-0 in his first 12 games as a quarterback and then just start losing out of nowhere. I don't see it happening. So I'm going to roll with the Niners here. I agree it'll be close. 3.5 is probably a pretty good line. It is home for the Niners. The running defense of the Bengals is another pretty big contributor to my reasoning here. They allow 142 a game. San Fran averages 136, but CMC can go off any night. So with the defense that is allowing a lot of running yards per game, one of the worst in the league, I mean, I don't see a reason why the best running back in the league wouldn't exploit that.
I do agree. We'll see how that game actually goes, but it'll be a good and entertaining game to watch as Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty will probably do some things, but the Bengals will be competitive. Now, next episode is all NFL Week 7 recaps, but also we got to talk about these head coaches. One or two of them are definitely on the top list of the hot seat of being fired. Maybe not at the end of the year, but mid-season. And we'll let you know what happens next or what coaches need to be fired. I think it's a lot of them, or maybe just one in particular. We will let you know that next in Lambo Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next 5 minutes of Week 8 recap and what coaches are going to be on the hot seat. Peace out, adios, and y'all have a great